Quickly just thought I'd pop something up about space and the kind of space that these plants are going to need. If you've got a tiny little 1x1 space and you've got 3 or 4 plants in there, without mainlining them and absolutely decimating them throughout the veg cycle, you are going to have dramas come flower. Them plants are going to stretch, they're going to grow, they're going to be big, they're going to be fighting for space, and you are going to have poorly developed flower at the end. You just will. If you give these plants enough space, they will absolutely bloom. You'll get everything out of them that they need. So when people are pulling them down and they're thinking, why is my yield low, or why have I not got enough, or the quality's not there, it's now that matters. People think, oh, you can do what you want with them in veg, and you can. You really can. But they need love. They need more love now, I think, than when they're in bloom. You need to build that root system. That's what's important now, what's in there. If you've got a good little system in there, everything up there follows. And if it's all good in there, when you start to stretch and bloom, you're just winning. You're winning all the way through. Give them enough space, give yourself enough time, and be patient. Just pull them down. There's no harm in culling these. It is, and I get it. Like when you first start in, think, oh, I don't want to pull them. That could be the unicorn. It's not yet. You got such a long road to climb down before you start, and you're probably looking at this, unless you've got loads of money to spend it, and then it's all the gear, no idea into it, and no one wants that. I learn, and then it evolves. So let that happen. Let that happen in your garden as well. Let these evolve and let these do what they need to do, and let them be plants. Less is more, apart from space. That's the only thing you can't give them enough of, space. Now these are obviously going to be low stress trained and clipped and all sorts before they go into bloom. So I know in 5 or 6 weeks that'll be a sea of green. You won't be able to see the floor, and if you've followed the channel and you watch my videos, you'll know how I work my plants. Space is a big factor. Give them as much room as you can, as much light as you possibly can. Better CO2, you know the drill. Anything that you're querying, YouTube has got the answer, I can assure you. Find consistency in the same answer. Find videos, look at other people's stuff, see what they're doing. Because this is winning, right? This is where this is winning. This is where you'd want your plants to be. Day 30 from seed, they've been topped, they've been trained a little bit. And leaf tucking is training as well. I come in here every single day and pull all these big families out the way of these sites. So when these go, I can't even count the tops that's going to have. All that, even the little one. I got topped twice. I got topped at node 3 and then I did her again. And there's somewhere you can see. But yeah, I just think if you give them enough room and enough space, let them be plants. Nutrients and stuff, you can get lost in the nutrients. If you're growing in cocoa, then you're going to need a lot of stuff. If you're in the soil or Fox Farm or Grow Dots is good. That's good for beginners. That'd be a good bit of advice actually that I would probably put out there, that if you are just at this and you are just learning, get a good solid photo period, good maybe a Grow Dots or a feeding soil that you ain't got to worry. All you've really got to do is pH, and if you're putting amendments in, dye greens or whatever into your soil, that's a good way to learn and figure out your plants. You don't forget, different phenos do different things. So some will be really hungry, or you could have a pack of the same seeds. Now these are numbered, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, say they're all eating the same, and number 5 over there is on a different, will take different, but I've been lucky with these. These are always what I'd expect them to be, because these was not cheap. Yeah, give them enough space. Let them go. Let them show you what they're capable of doing without you really doing a great deal with them, and you'll be so surprised. And we've all been there when we first start and we first start it, and you just can't keep your hands off them. You can't stay out of it. This is the result that you'll get if you leave them alone. If you just go in, a little bit of leaf tucking, make sure your environment's bang on as well. If your environment's not right, then you're just fighting a losing battle constantly. Your VPDs, your plants will not perform if your VPDs aren't correct. They just won't. Whether you've got good phenos or poor genetics, good genetics, poor genetics, your plants will not perform if you've got a poor environment. Give them lots of space, get your environment correct, and then you'll see what they're capable of doing, and things will work out so much easier. You'll sleep better at night time, I can assure you. So that was just I just wanted to quick put out there that sometimes you can do a little bit too much, and there can be too much happening in a small space, and it's good to learn, believe me, but don't learn on your own plants, because there's enough out there for you not to do that, for you not to hinder your own growth. There's enough information and stuff on the internet for you not to hinder your plants. So there's no reason for you to be doing things in your gardens that's going to affect the growth of your plant and your final outcome, because there's more than enough on there. Just find a simple schedule, find a decent substrate. Don't grow in cocoa if you know. Stick to a soil, good nice soil. You want a quick pheno, 12, 13 weeker, job done. And just keep doing that for a little bit, 2 or 3 runs, and then start upping your game. Start spending some money on some expensive phenos, start really pushing the plants, putting them under nets, etc. But there you are, day 30, secret phenos.